Hello, I am atika Purba. My student ID is SOKD21027112. The course is Financial Accounting 1. The course code is FIN2254. So the presentation is about a business that I own, and I have made the business plan, the vision, mission, and objective, the uh, main financial statements, the income statement, the assets, the liabilities. That means the whole financial transaction of that particular business. So first of all, as it is a financial accounting presentation, we should know what is financial accounting is actually. Financial accounting is the field of where accounting that concerned with the summary, analysis, and the reporting of financial statements, financial transaction related to a business. This involves the preparation of financial statements available for public use. So for when we are discussing about financial statement, there are different type of financial statement as the assets, the liabilities, the balance sheet, the trial balance, the income statement. So when an entrepreneur or when someone intends to start a startup or any sort of business, he or she must need to know about the financial statement, all the transaction, all the accounts of that particular business to make the highest profit. So let's get started. So first of all, we should know about the background of our company. The motto of the Latteholic is a cup of coffee, a moment of your time. It's basically located in the center of the main city, Kuala Lumpur. The shop founded in the year of 2018. At that time, the main motive of this particular shop was to serve high quality coffee to office workers and business people who work nearby. The Latteholic is concentrating its marketing on university students and those who work in the business nearby the coffee shop and sophisticated near the area. So there are some particular information regarding to this Latteholic. Great coffee, pastries, extra tea opinions, very pleasant atmosphere, great internet desk space, nice dining tables, excellent pastries, position nearby the busy local. So it's not only serve the coffee or drinks for the consumers, it also providing a lot of cafe, um, tea, very pleasant atmosphere, great internet, all the things. So the Latteholic is dedicated to become a daily requirement for local coffee addicts, a location to fantasy about while you attempt to escape the stress of everyday life. It's simply a nice spot to meet friends and read book and all in one. So people should prefer it because it's kind of a place where people can do so many things all together. By delivering a higher quality experience than any other competitor, we hope to provide the coffee house of choice of Pleasantville resident, downtown business places, the workers, visitors, and students. To give the clients or consumers with a social environment, a one of kind upper market, and innovative setting necessary. Last but not the least, customer must place online purchase at least 12 hours to be scheduled delivery time. So it's very quickly. So online marketing, online business is so much comfortable. To the mission of this Latteholic is to create a welcoming, pleasant environment in which customers may enjoy high quality cuisine, service, and entertainment at a fair cost. So all together, and the company's vision are to generate a massive profit while also establishing a business and work environment in which both customers and employee treated with compassion and respect. That is very important. So the last but not least, the objective to supply the best freshly roasted coffees in the world to the customers together with excellent service at a price for both to suppliers and our customers to create a friendly and pleasant environment. So So now it comes to asset, liability, and equity. So let's get started with the assets, liability, and equity. First of all, assets. So the assets are basically company's own thing that a company possesses for its own business purpose. So for the Latteholic, the statement of financial position is given. For the statement of my financial position, we need particular three things: our asset, liability, and our equity. So we all know the financial theory formula. Whatever we say, that asset is equal to liability plus equity. So it will always be the summation of equity and liability. Summation of liability and equity comes for asset. So first asset. The assets of Latteholic are given below. The first asset. The assets are cash, account receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance, office equipment, accumulated depreciation. So liabilities. So first of all, we should know that what liability is. Basically, liability are settled over time through the transfer of economic benefits, including money, goods, or services that recorded on the right side of any balance sheet. Liabilities include loans, accounts payable, account receivable, mortgages, deferred revenue, bonds, many type of warranties, and accrued expenses. So in this case, our liability are notes payable, accounts payable, unpaid service revenue, and interest payable. So now it comes to capital. The capital means the assets and the cash in a business. Capital may either be cash, machinery, receivable accounts, property, whatever business, or capital may also reflect the capital gained in a business or the assets of the owner that particular company. So here the capital is 12,360. So the total liability and own equity is 21,910. That is equal to total asset. So we can easily say that the total asset is equal to the liability summation of the liability. And so in this slide we are going to compare the income statements, comparison between 2018 and 2019, the income statement. So when it comes to income statement, the income statement is not about only the income sort of thing for a transaction. It's all about an income statement is basically a financial statement that shows the company's income or expenditure. It also shows whether a company is making profit or loss for a given period. The income statement, along with the balance sheet and cash flow statement, helps one understand the financial health of any sort of business, whether it comes to loss, whether it comes to profit. It can show that. So for income statement 2019 and 18, we can see that as the next net income or net profit is 2019 more than the net income 2019. So basically the income, the net profit was higher in 2018. So now we'll just discuss about the trial balance of a particular account, about the debit row of the trial balance. So what is trial balance? A trial balance is basically a list or transaction of a general ledger, all the general ledger accounts contained in the ledger of a business. This general ledger or this trial balance basically will contain the name of each nominal ledger account and the value of that nominal ledger balance. So it's containing the name, the details of the ledger, and the value, the receipt, the money expended on that particular ledger. So that is for trial balance. So in this slide we can see the accounts, the cash, account receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance, office equipment, owners drawing, salaries expense, of all type of expense, and depreciation expense as well are on the debit side. So these one are the trial balance, that one credited. It's equipment, notes payable, accounts payable, unpaid service revenue, wages, um, interest, interest, and service revenue. These are the trial balance that are credited. So now it's all about the petty cash book of a transaction. So a petty cash book, what is a petty cash book? A petty cash book is the basically recordation or transaction record of petty cash of expenditure sorted by a particular time. In most cases, the petty cash book is an actual ledger book rather than a computer record. Thus this book is a part of manual record booking system. So nowadays, uh, accountants doesn't prefer to have this manual record keeping because everything has been digitalized, but earlier they used to have this manual record keeping system. So they are the petty cash book of from 1st August to 13 August. So our last slide is bank reconciliation statement. So on in bookkeeping or in accounting, bank reconciliation is the process by which the bank account is balanced in an entity's book of account in reconciled the below reported by the financial institution. So here the bank reconciliation statement is given. So Yeah, check deposit by the credited to bank, checks are and adjust balance. So this was my whole video about the financial statement of the Latchaholic. Thank you.